Screen printing is incredible. That is until you only need 5 shirts for a quick weekend pop-up market and you get hit with the setup fee. If you're trying to figure out how to get vibrant, full-color apparel without buying a warehouse full of shirts, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll explain why heat transfer printing could be the exact shortcut your business needs. At its core, heat transfer printing uses a combination of precise heat and intense pressure to permanently bond a pre-printed design onto fabric. It's the go-to alternative when you need complex, multicolored logos, fine artistic details, or small batch orders without burning through your marketing budget on overhead costs. To understand how this works, think of this process like using a specialised iron-on patch and not the standard sticky glue type decal that peels off after a few washes. A heat transfer design is backed with a dry, super strong glue that only activates with intense heat where your logo is first printed onto a temporary film. When that film is laid on the shirt with a commercial heat press applied, two things happen. The heat melts the glue and the pressure forces that liquid glue deep into the individual threads of the fabric. When the press lifts, the design cools and the adhesive solidifies. This means the design is not just loosely sitting on top, but is permanently locked into the garment fibres. This process therefore allows you to print hyper-detailed artwork, complex colour blends, and crisp text that older methods struggle to produce without setup costs. Let's look at the 3 major custom apparel methods side by side so you can see exactly where your hard-earned marketing dollars are going. Traditional screen printing involves pushing thick liquid ink through a woven mesh stencil. It creates beautiful, incredibly vibrant results. Then you have direct-to-garment or DTG printing. Think of DTG like a giant industrial printer made specifically for clothing. It sprays ink directly onto raw cotton fibres. It's fantastic for single-unit prototypes with infinite colours, but the ink can sometimes sink deeply into the fabric, making colours look slightly muted on certain materials. Heat transfer bridges this gap perfectly for small business owners. Because your artwork is printed onto a specialised transfer layer first, there are 0 physical screen setup fees. You get the crisp lines, intense colour depth, and the reliable opacity of screen printing, combined with the flexible, low minimum ordering style of DTG. Pulling a fresh shirt out of the laundry only to find your design looking like a cracked, dry riverbed is super frustrating. Washing a custom shirt in scalding hot water or tossing it into a high-heat commercial dryer essentially reactivates that thermal adhesive, weakening the bond over time and causing edges to lift. To make sure your brand merchandise looks pristine for dozens of consecutive washes, always follow these 2 simple care rules. First, turn the garment completely inside out before washing to protect the face of the design from rubbing against jeans, zippers, and buttons. Second, wash the clothing in cold water and hang it up to dry, or use the lowest possible heat setting on your dryer. Let's make this choice simple so you can pick the right path for your next apparel run based on a few solid factors. Choose heat transfer printing if you're ordering a small batch of fewer than 20 garments, if your logo features intricate gradients, drop shadows, or multiple fine colour details, or if you're customizing synthetic fabrics like polyester performance gear or nylon jackets. Choose screen printing if you are ordering a massive bulk run of 20 or more identical shirts, if your design uses 1 or 2 flat, solid colours without shading, or if you need the absolute lowest possible per unit cost for promotional giveaways. And choose DTG printing if you want a completely weightless feel where the ink fuses directly into the fabric, if you want to use 100% cotton, or if you're ordering a single custom prototype or a highly detailed one-off design. So if you're ready to get your brand out there without a complicated setup, especially when it comes to complex colours on small batches or synthetic fabrics, check out VistaPrint's clothing range to find the perfect style, fabric, and fit for your business. And get ready to leave a lasting, heat-transferred impression.